Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Where last time we built Slumtopia, a massive, terrible slumland where all of our workers come from, that's horrifically zoned, terribly underfunded, and we'll have a radioactive lake in the center of. And we're doing this all to help our bottom line, because our goal with our city is to make as much money as literally possible. We're doing a bit of an investment right now. Our weekly income's down, but that's okay. Our population has been going up, aside from this death wave and all these sick people. But don't worry about them. We're closing in on our ultimate goal of our city becoming a megalopolis, because then we get all of the tiles possible and we can industrialize the world. So first we're gonna need a ton of extra laborers. So we're going to be expanding Slumtopia and making a super massive version of it here. And if you're excited for that, remember to leave a like. Oh yeah, and remember the fecal ferry transit system we have? Yeah, we're gonna be making a better version of this too, because the lake in the middle of Slumtopia is gonna be filled with poop. And of course, we're not gonna let that poop go to waste. But it's gonna be even worse though, because we're also gonna have nuclear waste coming out of our nuclear power plant. So it'll be poop and nuclear waste all over here, and we're gonna direct it over to the new area of Slumtopia. So probably about right here or something. We're just gonna go straight on ahead. Yes, this makes sense. Good luck at school today, kids. And yeah, we're gonna fill this all up with poop. Then we'll make a super mega grid for our ferries to go around over here. And all of the poop will go through this kind of zone. We'll throw in the ferries in here later. And eventually, all of it will end up over here where it will all re-enter the river. So we kind of just want to go like this and then to there. Good. Oh, and I suppose we'll make things make sense too. Like, although this would be hilarious having your car covered in poop as you pass by, all of our industry vehicles running into a giant brick wall probably isn't that efficient. But I did kind of like the fact that the cars could all get covered in poop. So we have a radioactive poop waterfall going down this way and a little bridge so all the vehicles pass by, but you know there's gonna be a little bit of splatter. Anyway, also did some highway work so people could leave our new slum area from over here. Built a couple of this out, and then I extended the highway out into this area too. Because look, the one thing we will give the peasants is, or laborers, sorry, is good road infrastructure. We need them to get to work. We need them to get to work on time. And we don't want them to spend time at home. We want them to be excited to go to work because their life at home is, you know, surrounded by nuclear poo water. So it's better to be working in your industry area, right? Of course. So we'll get this highway out to about here. So that way we can connect it with our existing highway infrastructure we built over here. Because I'm sure most of the workers in this slum area are gonna need to head to this highway, because this highway goes all the way out to here. And this area is gonna be where the majority of our factories are. And then when people come home from the factory, they can go this way, turn over here, and then to there. From there, I guess we'll have this go to the ground through a roundabout, and people can go home. So that's like a rough idea. I know the circle's like not a perfect circle. I'll fix that stuff up later. Right now, we just want ideas. So we want like a roundabout there for sure. We'll probably have this highway come over this way, turn over into this main road, enter another roundabout about here. That's another way for people to get into the city, but maybe we could do one better. We'll build an inner city roundabout like so, and then we'll bring a highway connection directly into this roundabout. So this is kind of like the main road going through the city. We'll continue over this way, right across the canal, and then the highway will come from this somehow. I don't know, like that, here, there, the other place, and it's perfect. Again, don't worry, I'll fix this in a second. Ideas are first, ideas. Okay, next up, those are kind of like the road basics, highway entrances and such. We need a train, so we'll run that along the highway. That way we can have extra highway entrances and exits on this side, and then the train will be on this side. Okay, so you will go right all the way down there, bud. Then somehow over there, to here, to there, that way, and into the other slum area. Wow, that is cursed. Okay, but that's like the general plan, general idea. We can make this work. And in one beautiful boop, everything's looking great too. Look at that train track. Look at all these roads all aligned to this. Oh, it's so nice. All right. Look at this horror show I made too. Since we know we're gonna have ferries going around, I added in the ferry stops, right? And then I was working on the road work, and you know, things got a little weird. Because the ferries are a little tall, I needed to make these roads or bridges going across to be a little bit higher up. So I made this like inner loop, or I guess square, so cars could drive around in a square, and then we could have more bridges going across there to connect this side of the city and this side of the city. And then our main road, I didn't want it to be caught up in all of this like low density traffic, I guess. So now this main road just goes over top the rest of it. Then we'll have roads on the ground level. So they're gonna be all the way down here. Come on, there we go. Dude, it's a mess. It's like a pancake stack, except it'll make us money. Oh, and train-wise, I just have it running across the city just here and there, right? And well, I'll just figure out the city traffic grid first, and then we'll add in train stations after. The train stations, we can make them work. The grid, gotta be a little careful with. Since we're gonna have just an absolutely insane population in this area, we have to make a pretty decently efficient road network. So I have another main road going this way. It will go up here. I'll have a nice bridge over to there. Same deal over this way. So we'll have the main road kind of going maybe this way, maybe that way. Same deal over here. Then after countless hours of toiling, I have made the greatest grid you could possibly imagine. Maybe, probably. It's pretty good though. Yeah, we got one ways going everywhere. We have areas for vehicles to kind of jump on to this like slip road here. That goes over this way, goes to the highway, because of course everyone wants to go to the highway. Train station, just ended up putting it right in the middle of the city. All of the ferry stops have been connected too. And I think everything's gonna be okay. Hopefully, maybe. I don't imagine there'll be too many traffic jams. Part 2 is looking much the same. So we got a main road going through, up this way, down over this way, and down to this highway entrance area. And finally, part 3 is complete. Look at it. Look at it! This is unironically very difficult. I tried to get an extra train station in here, and it's like, oh, it's a mess, man. It's crazy. I will probably end up having to change stuff over here, because it's so insane that there must be a problem with it. Got the main road going through here. We got bridges going to that core square so cars can go all around. It's all connected to the ferry stops. We have roundabouts. I didn't put in an extra highway entrance. That's a mistake. I'll add one in later though. And okay, that's looking good. That's looking, jeez, like the grittiest grid I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my God, imagine. I can't imagine living here. Look at this. Look at how this has evolved. The full stack, all the traffic, all the time. Oh, and wait! We don't just want ferries and trains. No, we're going the whole 9 yards. We don't want people to be here, right? We want them to be encouraged to go to work. So we need to make it more noisy. Since there's not gonna be a ton of traffic because the roads are actually, I know they look crazy, but they're actually relatively efficient. We need extra noise, and we'll add it in artificially. We could add buses. Buses, they honk, I guess, but we could do one better, and we could add in trams. Oh yes, there are trams in the game. So we'll add in trams, at least over here first, just to get the trams into the system. And then we'll have them drive in all over the place. We'll have it be efficient too, like it'll go past the train station, right? Because we want people to take the tram, get to the train if they want to, or just around the city. Mainly to get to the train though. We'll start making loops all around. Okay. And I guess we kind of want it to go to the left and then kind of zigzag through, right? So if we're here, what if we went to like here? Screw that one road. You're actually gonna be a tram road now. Go back up there, here, to the road. Oh, that's working out, that's working out. We'll upgrade this. Oh, no! We can't connect the tram road to the ferry thing. That's fine. Also, that's probably not fine. Oh, there's this little angle. Fixed, saved. Redemption arc complete. What if we did this? Oh, this is way easier. We'll go up and over, and then to that road. Okay, and then we can zig back this way, and then loop it all together. Things are looking pretty good. I ended up having to change a couple things around because we did need a bunch of these one-ways, but TLDR, tram system kind of goes this way, goes in a bit of a loop, a little zigzag. I got it connected to the second area here, and I tried to keep it more so out of the way. So it kind of goes around here, there, everywhere, over to this zone, through the main road. But the best thing that you can do with trams, and what I try to do a lot, is you can make specific tram roads. So it's only a tram track, but you can add a stop on just the tram track. So say we had stop there, right? Well then, we could add on a pedestrian path that connects to that stop. That can go to the road, and there you go. The trams aren't on the road, and people are forced to walk to it. It's the double whammy win. But we'll add in like the whole tram stop thing in a second. We need to actually know where people wanna be. And people wanna be at public services, like schools. Gotta have a couple schools. Elementary schools everywhere, out the wazoo. Oh, and I learned a little trick actually. So we have this anarchy mod, right? So we can pretty much build and do whatever we want. So we can even combine buildings. So we have an incinerator plant and we can combine that with the elementary school. And look at that. It's like a factory school. Oh, now that is an efficient elementary school. Kids can learn about their job that they're gonna work after they're done with school. They can just go over here, see what's going on, and it's like an apprenticeship school. But okay, with the schools in, the rest of the service is pretty irrelevant. We're all good. One more important thing we need to do though is make like a central kind of place, like Slumtopia Central. We have this hill in the middle in between the two areas of Slumtopia. I have another idea for the hill, so we're gonna save that. Instead, we're gonna build kind of Slumtopia Central over here, I think. We have a train station, trams nearby, and if we just get rid of that one road, we've got plenty of space. And check this out, we got the coolest building ever for this area. It's, well, it's hideous, but it's perfect. Look at it. Does that not look straight up dystopian? What a great centerpiece. Ooh, and kind of like in the last video, we could have like a slum park over here. So in the last time, we made this like custom park that's just like a total mess. Or not like a mess, but more so like unmaintained. So we'll add in the unfriendly spiked fence. And then put together the messy unmaintained pathway too. And then random details from there. A lot of the stuff I'm doing in this city, especially with these slums, is very fine detailing work. But at the end of the day, I'd say it's worth it. Got the porta potties, got the taxi stand, the messed up tables, even got our big old parking lot over here. Oh, and who could forget a dump? You gotta have the dump right next to the park. But with that, we're able to bring Slumtopia to life now. So, we're gonna be zoning things in slowly, block by block. So we'll start here, then here, then here. If we zone everything at once, all the people will move in at once, then all the people will pass away at once, overload our hospitals, and then we lose the video game. So we want to start slowly. By the way, there's quite a lot of pent-up medical demand, so watch this as we get started. Go! Fleet of hospital vans! Save the world! As fast as you can. It's like a fleet. Oh my gosh. Maybe we should include more services. That's expensive, never mind. Yeah, a lot of sick people in the slums, but at least we're getting our money's worth with the hospital. And the population's really flying up over here too. Good. So time for round 2. I think we went up about 5 to 10,000 population. People love the new city. So let's get more people. And oh boy, things are now getting pretty dang busy, man. That's a lot. That's a lot of slums. Up to 72,000 people now. So that's, I think, another 10,000 people. That's a lot. Closing in on our goal here of 85. Yeah, 85. Okay, good. How's that traffic looking? 87%, not bad. No big clogs, those are just a lot of cars parked on the side of the road. Sick people, whatever, be sick. Okay, fantastic. Then for the last zone. And that's all she wrote. That is the next part of Slumtopia. Oh, but you know what we really need in this city? Homeless people, yeah. This has like a nice detail, you know? Just an extra little thing here or there. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, people are sick, they can't afford rent, they just go to the homeless camp and then we rehabilitate them. Okay, let's do that. Let's make some homeless people. How do we do that? Well, we need tents. I have a Parklife DLC. Does this have tents in here? Oh, yes, tents everywhere. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna have tents. Okay, this is gonna be pretty weird. So we have to make a park because we can't place the building outside of a park area. So we're gonna make the entire city a park area. But now we get to build tents everywhere. Oh, fantastic. We are gonna build some tents right next to the train tracks. That's gonna be sweet. Just spam them up literally everywhere. Put anarchy on so we can build more just really close together. I love it. And the people love it too. Technically, this makes all the citizens happier. Okay, then we'll put like a little nature path through here. Yes. That connects to there too. Get that tent then out of the path. Look at that. Oh, is that our first homeless person right there? Amanda Wright. Oh, and who's that? Earl Blake. Huh, low wealth adults. Just tourists, you know. They're not homeless, they're tourists. Smile. Oh, look at everybody going to the tents. Oh, that's the best. You know, I wasn't sure if people would actually go to the tents or not. I thought they had to go through like the main park gate, but it's working. This is like the best addition ever. We have homeless people everywhere, people walking through. Put some homeless tents behind these industrial buildings. We have like a dumpster there and this fire. There's walking paths all over as well so people can, you know, get places. Oh man, and this was only the first one. I added in more, so many more. Over by the park gate over here, there's a nice little area underneath this highway or roadway. I kind of made it like the messy look with the concrete and the dirt passed together. Couple trees in there too, you know how it is. Fire underneath the highway. And then I may have gone a little overboard. Underneath this whole freeway here is just one massive homeless camp. It's a lot. Hopefully we don't actually get this many homeless people in the city. We do mostly need workers. But come on, it's so cool. It's underneath the train track too, so it's gonna be as loud as possible. It's just a complete mess. Got some industry areas right next to it. And you know, I have to be honest, I think this is my favorite place in the whole city now. Oh, and I almost forgot. They're gonna be right next to the poop river. Oh my goodness, it gets worse. Everything gets worse. It's time for the poop flood. Go, be connected. Dump the sewage. Do you all have power? They do. Oh yeah, there we go, baby. Do we have the nuclear waste being dumped as well? Of course we do. If only we could make it green. But you know what? Close enough, right? And now, Lake Nosippi fills to the brim. And then the poop flood begins. Admittedly though, I do kind of feel bad that the people of Slumtopia Prime here weren't exactly told of, you know, the poop river thing. They might have just expected water here. Well, they already moved in. Deposit is in the bank. You're stuck here now, buckos. And here comes the poop. Then all the poor homeless people. Oh my gosh. And there our fecal ferries go as well. But there's some bad news and good news. Bad news is, for whatever reason, the ferry depot says it's not connected to lines when it's literally on the lines. So is this like some kind of bug? I don't know. Cause like it sent off like a couple ferries and then it just stopped sending more. I even tried connecting Lake Nosippi to the ocean because I read like some bug report that you should do that. But no, it doesn't work. I don't know what's going on, man. But then there's also good news. I'm sure everybody wanted me to do this, but I put a dam at the end here. So we now have a poop-powered dam. That's flooding a little bit. Who cares? It's a poop-powered dam. Do you expect it to work perfectly? Psh. It is making 64 megawatts of power for 3,200 a week, which is awful. But there's no way we're gonna go through this playthrough without making a poop-powered dam. Like, come on, had to be done, no matter the cost. And with that though, I would say we are done. Our homeless camps, beautiful, complete, the ferries kind of working, poop going everywhere, a whole city with a 83,000 population, new highways, like the works. We did so much today, it's fantastic. And by next time, we're gonna be a megalopolis. Oh, it's gonna be crazy, dude. So I hope you guys enjoyed and thank you for watching, but have a fantastic rest of your day and bye-bye.